DoorDash revolution. I have my different equipment that I'm recording off of the night. If anybody is in the live chat, we would like for you to let us know if you're seeing us in a vertical view or horizontal. First of all, I'm getting ready to check myself. Hold on. I'm getting ready to find out because I could be turned sideways. If I'm still in the upright position, somebody let me know in the chat right now. Okay, let's see. I'm going to have to check myself. Disconnect from the TV. All right. Let's see. I'm going to have to see it on my other phone. See as I'm upright. I'm not upright. I'm turned sideways. So I'm going to have to. Wow, turn it like that. That's much better now. Okay. Yeah, this equipment here. Gotta get used to using it. So I'm not gonna be able to have the phone turned in a horizontal position. I have to have it in a vertical position. Okay, good evening, good morning, rather. It's morning time. Topic for discussion is DoorDash, are you paying drivers to cheat the system? What's up, TFT? Yeah, this live is late, man. My schedule gonna be throwing everybody off. I'm doing that for a reason. We got a lot of things we need to talk about, a lot of things that need to be discussed. And we also want to address the viewers. They don't know actually what's going on, don't know the history and the origin of what's going on. We're going to be putting out videos, shorts, live stream, getting you up to date of the things that's getting ready to go on. But we want to touch the topic tonight. And I want every driver to ask DoorDash this question. I'm asking DoorDash this question. DoorDash, are you paying drivers to cheat the system? While other drivers are trying to do it the honest way, while other drivers trying to know their market, learn their market, and everything. And we taking time to evaluate our geographic locations, the demographics. We studying the times that is oversaturated with drivers, low supply and demand. We're doing all of that, doing all the right things, interacting with our clients, the restaurant employees, okay, and the customers as well. When we get a chance to hand a delivery to them, we have that little 30-second conversation with them that they may give us a thumbs up and, give us 5-star rating. And we want to try it and see what DoorDash, when we on your shift again, when you are ordering food, would we be the same driver? We proved all of that in our case studies. We proved all of that in our research. We proved all of that. We did video footage about it for 18 months. And we still gonna go on. The thing that's hurting our community right now is how dirty apping, dirty multi-apping, using airplane mode, and a lot of other tactics, as well as the Glitchgate, is hurting a lot of drivers out. Then you got greedy drivers and thirsty drivers using multiple phone accounts, giving them a unreasonable, sizable, disadvantage over other drivers. Well, what do you mean by this DoorDash revolution? Imagine 3 phones. I'm only holding one in this hand, and I'm recording this video with the other one. Okay, 3 phones. Imagine if I was in one of the wealthier neighborhoods, okay, with these 3 phones. And I'm at home just like I am right now. And I turn all 3 DoorDash accounts on. We already know that's a breach of our contract with DoorDash. If you don't believe me, read your TOS and you will find out that these things breach the contract. Fraudulent accounts, suspicious activity. We should manipulate the app to gain advantage and earn money. That's breaking our contract that we have with our clients. But you got people that just do it as a side hustle. They don't care about nobody but them. They don't even care if they burn the bridges for themselves. And DoorDash wants you to think about this here. Many drivers done called in complaining to driver support team. Many drivers done complained, trying to get this message to the escalation team. Many drivers are now complaining that they want to, get this information through the email to the corporate office of DoorDash and all that. All this stuff is going on, ladies and gentlemen. It's no secret. It's no secret. So the battle that we've been having here in this community, we've been talking about for a long time. And what I mean long time is over a year. People say that's not really a long time. It is when it's contained to YouTube. And the new generation, they consider it a long time. But back in the day, a year wouldn't be a long time. 18 months wouldn't be a long time, but it is now. Okay. Now, what we need to understand is drivers been complaining about they're not making money. These are the reasons you're not making money. Because have you ever witnessed, and I want you to think about it and think about it real good. Have you ever witnessed you go into the restaurant, you sit there 15 minutes, and then you see a person pull up, a driver you may have never seen before or a driver you've seen before, pull up, go in that restaurant. That restaurant is known to make you wait at least 30 minutes plus. Okay. But this driver goes in, come out with 2 catering bag orders, 3 catering bag orders. How is that possible on one platform? Just like I said, 3 DoorDash accounts, separate phones. Every time you see this person, when they come out, they don't get nothing but 2 to 3 catering bag orders every time they come out. Something wrong with their picture. Now we done found out how they're doing. But that's just scratching the surface. It's many more dirty apping techniques, many more dirty apping strategies that these drivers use that make it difficult for other drivers to even make money. They will even go on YouTube and lie to you saying that it's oversaturated with new drivers, and which it is oversaturated with new drivers. But they're not telling you that maybe in your market, 90% of the drivers having 3 phones, 3 multiple DoorDash accounts, oversaturating the market where you can't even work in that area. Now, with them using this AR rate to be able to keep the AR rate at 95 to 100% at all times, makes it difficult. What's going to happen next when everybody get hold of this information? It's going to be back to the drawing board again, because everybody will be able to do it. Will everybody be profitable? It depends on what city and what market you're in. It depends on the supply and demand when orders are coming out. If there's more drivers than it is orders, it's going to be difficult. The large order program, which is at the platinum driver status with the new tier program, It's going to be oversaturated to where drivers going to have a hard time getting them orders. Imagine, which we already in the world, imagine that 100% of the drivers that goes to Carrabba's and it's 50 drivers, there may be more because you got 50 at home working from home, getting their orders. How will 100 drivers get all them large orders and just a minimum amount of large orders being ordered on that platform? That means every driver not going to get them. It will put an imbalance in the algorithm to where there won't be anything left but a lot of small offers after they done did what they supposed to do, and when everything start going dry, there won't be anything left but that. Now, yeah, content creators had you and wanted you to believe that DoorDash is giving you all these lowball offers. I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. I said, that don't sound right. That don't sound correct. So if I receive 100 orders in a day, all of those 100 orders, which are lowball and bad offers, coming from DoorDash, and my ratings, my AR rating is at 95, completion rating at 100, customer rating at 5.0. No, that's not true. The reason why we have so much glitching in the system is because of the dirty app and dirty thirsty players that play this game that keep manipulating the system. Reason why we have a lot of glitches, which making the engineers work overtime. They can't keep up with it because there's too many drivers to keep up with it. And they try to do it in certain areas to where they try to fix it. The problem where every driver can have their orders distributed to them as the AR is trying to give it to them. The AI. You don't believe me? You can look at the deep red dispatch system. Just look it up. Look it up and read the information for yourself. And then you'll know that DoorDash Revolution is not lying to you about what DoorDash was doing when they did the deep red dispatch system. But every time DoorDash tried to compete with this, drivers are finding a loophole. Now, once again, I ask this question. DoorDash, are you paying drivers to cheat the system? Now, it was leaked to the drivers community. Okay. So for the drivers to know what was happening, had to have been one or two things. Either there was somebody that know how to do apps, know how to create bots and create apps to where they can go in there and hack and manipulate the system, or somebody leaked it from DoorDash. Could have been a former DoorDash employee, a former DoorDash engineer. We don't know, but it's something to think about. But the information got leaked out. So DoorDash, once again, this is what I'm getting ready to say so you can understand and everybody in the community can understand. Many years ago, I worked in an apartment complex as a maintenance supervisor, maintenance technician, so on and so forth. When the manager got fired at that establishment or at that apartment complex there, they would get the maintenance man or the supervisor to change the locks. The day that they fire them not letting them know they're going to get ready to get fired. Once they fire them, they change them locks. You won't know why? Because they don't want them to go in there and take advantage of the company and steal from them for their personal gain or whatever, that which include money. You see, so DoorDash, you're gonna have to start putting locks on these individuals. You know the information. Once you do a mass thing of firing employees, you're gonna have to put locks to all your systems, and you're gonna have to update that system and change everything. So they won't have no access to anything and become your nemesis, your enemy. And next thing you know, this thing that's occurring that's going on. We have a lot of dishonest drivers in the world. We have a lot of dishonest people in the world. Because we have dishonest drivers, customers, don't mean all of us are dishonest drivers. Okay? We have dishonest people in the world. It don't mean all of us as human beings are dishonest people in the world. It's something to think about. Then people trying to snowball it, fighting against myself, Torp, Hot Facts with Robert Reese. We talking about content creators that's speaking out against these things. Coach Eli, Doordash Suck, which is Brian, Jeff Thomas Black, Thomas Shoebeck, which is known as Shoebeck, which is known as GlitchDash. He just recently reported, ladies and gentlemen, that he got deactivated for using the Glitchgate. Okay. You can sit here and say maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But the message is out there. So since he got deactivated, it's sending the message to all of these drivers that pretty soon it will be more get deactivated. I told you in one of my episodes before, just the other day, that there were 3 drivers that was using the DD grabber bot got deactivated. Okay, I will be coming with footage to show you one of the many DD bots that's DD grabber bots that's out there. You will see in a clip how it's being used and all of that. Then you be the judge and say that these drivers that have all of these things, they gain a sizable disadvantage against the rest of the drivers that's in that area. So they can get all the best orders all the time. It's not fair, ladies and gentlemen. It's not fair to you. It's not fair to me. It's not fair to your families. It's not fair to the ones that's trying to put their children through school. It's not fair to those that say, well, I may be right now living homeless and I'm living in my vehicle, literally, not clickbaiting content, actually doing this, and they trying to get to the next level to where, okay, I can be able to afford a place to stay, afford being able to have a decent living for my family because of a setback that set me back. We all done been through setbacks. If you never had a setback in your life, maybe you hadn't lived on this earth long enough, or you're not a human being. We're being realistic about this right now. Now, since we've been having this battle, it's a war. You know, we get idle threats from Flex and his crew, always cherry picking his crew. Hannibal and Pedro and his crew, UDM and his crew. Yes, I'm calling your names out. And I will be playing video footage. And you be the judge of what you're going to hear out of your own ears when I play it. Not tonight. I may play one clip tonight. Because Bobby turned around and said that he didn't agree with always cherry pick what he did and said. And I'm going to prove to you that he told a lie. Hollywood Bobby. So we're going to go to that. Try to see, can I go to it right now? Let's see. Yes, I'm going to go to it right now. I'm going to pause it right here. I'm going to put it on the big screen. Wow, that bad boy loud too. Hold on. I'm going to put it on the big screen. I'm going to let y'all hear.
Yeah, well, you know what, Terry? Terry, I think you need to do something. And I know that I probably shouldn't do this because this is like hella gaslighting, but I think you need to remind everybody about your evil dominance, because now all these fuckers all of a sudden are saying, oh, guess who's the fucking bad guy now? Torp. Guess who's supervillain number one? Fucking Doordash.
Yeah, but that's on from Torp. Torp doesn't count.
I mean, bruh. They referred to him as the leaker now. I'm like, and I even typed it in the chat. I'm like, so does that mean Cherry's off the hook?
Dude, so who's doing that? That's like Torp and everybody's mad at him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, here's what I'm going to tell you. Let's all pick, I mean, y'all have been following along. Why do nobody talk about me? Why does Torp always say that I am only a troll? Because he and Doordash Revolution, did that whole thing when Torp appeared. So they don't want to give me credit. They think that they're being sarcastic when they say,
bingo, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do a review on that small portion of that clip. It's going to be part 1 of the clip, and later on I'm going to come out part 2 and part 3 on my review. I told you guys that I do reviews. Okay? You will see my disclaimer later on, because I will be publishing this live. You hear how one person sit there and say, even though we're doing this for funs and games and for giggles and all of this, we're going to stir the pot up in the community. Bobby lied and said that he didn't condone what Cherry Pick did on this one. When you heard him say, Cherry, I need you to do me a favor. I know I'm going to be wrong for doing it. This is definitely gaslight. You heard it for yourself. Okay. You heard that was Bobby. Those that know who Bobby is, that's his voice. If you don't believe that was his voice, check out the channel for yourself. I appreciate Doordash Suck Brian doing this review. And now I'm doing that review. Cherry talking about how he's going to tear down the credibility of the Doordash revolution. Then he said these guys not saying my name, don't want to mention my name. Sound like he feel inferior, that he don't have any credibility. So since he's acknowledging to the world he don't have any credibility, who to try to bring into the drama that will give him credibility? He mentioned the Doordash revolution and Torp. Now, didn't he? All right, then he did something else stupid behind that. He fell for the trap that I knew he would fall for because of the idiot person that he is. And I also told y'all he's going to use UDM as an excuse for why he came at me hard. That ain't the truth. That is not the truth. You know the reason why you coming at me. Doesn't matter, man. Even when you was doing that right there stunt, it sounded weak and pathetic, like the person that you are. Bobby, Hollywood Bobby, you just as worse as him. So quit trying to tell folks on the channel that may not have seen these things, because you guys used to be good at, soon as we put up videos, we take them down so there don't be no proof. But we got an army of people now that's catching you guys as soon as you do these things. Remember the eyes that's been watching you on your channels and the eyes that's been watching the lounge. See, there's many more eyes watching. Now get corruption, the up and up. You will be reviewed next. I will reveal who they are too, so they can be ready. Nobody worried about you. Mill B talking about, matter of fact, this is how we're gonna do this here. I'm a little different from the rest of my content creators, because I'm gonna show you, if you're gonna come on my channel think you finna gaslight me with insults, not gonna happen. I will remove you first. If that don't work, I will time you out. And if that don't work, the next additional step. We're not backing down. We come in full steam ahead. So if you guys keep coming at us, hey, that's where it's going to be. People already begging, saying, please leave these guys alone. Please look the other way and all of that. All of that was gaslighting, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys leave it alone, they'll leave it alone. They hadn't left anything alone because I proved it when I reduced putting out content. All I was putting out was shorts. Even Flex said on his channel, well, the Doordash revolution, his channel is more polished now. Okay? What you mean, D-Rev? Bobby tried to act like he was dumb as a doorknob. Like he don't know who I am. Well, you know, I don't watch him. Oh, really? Really? All you guys is always watching. You wear your avatared faces to hide your identity, to make people think it's not you doing these dirty deeds. Once again, get corruption. In my next video, get ready to be reviewed. You said you want an interview. Y'all, it ain't number one way you're gonna get an interview. But I think it's time to show these gentlemen that if they can throw hot charcoal on your back porch, don't mean I can't do it on yours as well. Don't come at me talking about, oh, you the man of God, you shouldn't be doing these things. Oh, I'm gonna do them. Surely I'm gonna do them. And you're gonna understand when I show you the mirror of you, the image of you, to see how sick, ugly, and disgusting of a human being you guys is. Maybe you're not gonna like the picture. You can dish it out, but you can't take your own medicine. It's gonna be people gonna start speaking out. It's gonna be people that's gonna be saying, you guys are wrong. It's gonna be people that's not gonna be afraid of that society anymore because they feel inferior now. And they gaslighting the audience. Now the audience is being aware of being gas lit. Oh, you want to tear down my credibility? Try it. I can get angry. I'm a human being. I don't have to go overboard, but I can get angry. Just like any other man. You understand what I'm saying to you, gentlemen? Not afraid of you, never have been. You don't know which direction I'm coming. Y'all wanted to get involved with the gaslight and all that. For you guys to feel like your channels need to be relevant with the outdated content that y'all play over and over again, came from the ideas of a trend setter, which was me. Why you think I didn't put out the drama stories? I wanted to see who was going to bite and do. So get corruption. You want to sit here and do the news, portraying it as drama, but covering it up as news. Up and up, you want to do the same thing too. Where you get the news idea from? It happened right after I said Doordash Revolution, news, reviews, and interviews. How's you guys all of a sudden be able to have creative, innovative ideas? It's coming from the trendsetter himself, the Doordash Revolution, because y'all had deadbeat content. People was getting tired hearing the same thing over and over and over. And the best of the Doordash Revolution has not been revealed yet. So you think you're going to silence me? It's not going to happen. You think you're going to tear down my credibility? It's not going to happen. I'm going to stand up for my channel. I'm going to stand up for my manhood. And I'm going to stand up to you guys. And I got a team of men that's ready to do the same thing. There may be times we get out of character. You guys always out of character. No control. No remorse. Then you try to make up excuses why y'all supposed to be able to be the ones to just get out here and do what you do. How does it feel now that you got somebody that can stand up to you? How does it feel right now that you can't silence these men anymore? How does it feel? You thought you won, Pedro, you didn't lose. And I'm going to play your clip too, Pedro. And then you should have been a man, not a weasel, when you got on Reese's channel. And then you ran for the second time. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get my hands on that footage. Oh yeah. And the world gonna see that you ran when the Doordash revolution smacked facts in your face. Everybody else gonna see it too. Then your dynasty gonna come to an end of smashing smaller content creators down that's trying their best to give value to their audience and to their viewers that the viewers deserve. I talked about drama stories, and then y'all try to. This is what y'all do. You like to steal content. You don't like to give the ideal to the content creator that gave you an innovative ideal to where, okay, I can take this a little bit to the next level, but it started with him or her. But what you do is you try to sit there and see, can you outshine that content creator that came out with that idea and smother that content creator's idea. You guys been doing it way before we came into the community. Then Dino and others around here trying to preach, well, man, this need to stop. This, that. Okay, where was you guys at when they was bringing all this drama? You guys wasn't saying nothing. You was quiet as the puny cowards that you are. Now you want to speak up. Now you want to have some guts. Now you want to have some nuts and want to speak out against us. It's not going to stop us, man. Because I done revealed to everyone that you guys are gaslighting us content creators. Now people understand what it is, or you don't know what the meaning of the definition of what gaslighting is. I'm going to give you two words, and you can look that definition up. Then you can do your own research about gaslighting. I didn't say nothing about Pedro with the glitch. I'm talking about, see, that's where you got it messed up, Audubon. I'm talking about the YouTube authority presence of gaslighting. You got GigTube influencers gaslighting other content creators so they don't be recognized in the knowledge, trying to kill their credibility as they putting out a message for viewers, just like you. You need to go back, man, and do some studying what's going on. See, I'm not putting out the message about gaslighting. That's what y'all got it wrong. I see how people falling for the trap. They was expecting me to do all the talking about it. All it did was open up the doors to where I can show you, ladies and gentlemen, that you're being gaslighted. Cause these people been lying to you, talk about you been getting all these low ball offers due to DoorDash, but not the drivers that's playing the game dirty and taking advantage of you. And then these content creators, they know the truth. Then they want to gaslight the content creators that's trying to give a message that's going to be valuable for you and all of that. That's why we're going to be bringing up the origin of the history of what's going on. Then, Cherry, we're going to see who's lying. Okay? Because I got footage. Why you think I was silent? Now, I wasn't silent, but why you think that I said I was going to promise T money and everything, and I'm going to play that footage too, that I was going to take that 30-day challenge that he gave me, but he gave that 30-day challenge not to me. He gave it to all the content creators. Didn't any of them do it, but yours truly, Doordash Revolution. See, that's the thing about me. I will be bringing my receipts as I show the clips, and you hear the voices of these men. You're going to recognize that's their voices. You're going to recognize that's them, and they ain't going to be able to lie their way out of this. Now, Gig Corruption. Thank you for falling into the Venus flytrap like I said you would. I will burn up your what they call front page lineup. Headlines, as they say. I will have more content on the headlines on your channel than any content creator around. So get ready and put some more episodes up of yours truly, the Doordash Revolution. You didn't thought that was my plan all along? I'm a different content creator. You guys still got lessons to learn as you go through my courses of the lessons that you're about to learn. See, and up and up. I thank you also. Guess what? Same thing gonna happen to you guys as well. Don't be surprised when I reveal who the team is that doing these things. See, do it look like it's interfering in my eyes? Do it look like I fear anybody coming in my city? No, not at all. Now back to business and business accordingly. Because every last one of you going to get this message. I'm coming full steam ahead, haze great and underway. I'm not going to stop. Believe that. See, the more you open your lips, you're going to start sinking your own individual ships. You never met content creators like the ones that you're facing today. That's what's making you feel inferior. That's what's making you feel worthless. And you're talking about credentials and being credible and all of that. We're going to break down his credibility. Okay, try it. Try it. Each time you put a video out about me, I'm going to put a video back about you. We're going to do a review. We're going to do a review. I'm one of the best in the game in doing reviews. And I haven't showed my whole hand. I'm shuffling my deck. I'm shuffling the cards. And I'm stacking my deck. You see, trying to give us a deadline that we need to shut this thing down before October the 1st. I don't care about your channel, Pedro. Ain't no secret, man. I don't care about your YouTube authority presence. This time, your goon's not going to be able to distract me from doing what I need to do to you and others that follow you. I guarantee it. And this message is approved by the Doordash revolution. I just did a small example. There's more to it. There's more to that video than what I showed. I can do clip part 1 through 10. I can do a review part 1 through 10. Now, each video gonna be more intense. Each review gonna be more intense as you guys reveal yourself or as you guys expose yourself. This is the news for reviews and interviews coming from your boy, the Doordash Revolution. And before I go, I want to read and see what we got in the text right here. Live this late. Yeah, it's necessary. I can come on live anytime I need to, anytime I want to, and all of that. It's necessary. Everybody else have lives late. I know what I'm doing. I'm down working right now, but I'm here. Appreciate you, TFT. Now, that's another thing they don't understand. TFT is a honest driver. He works hard. He makes his money. He do pretty well in this market. There's been times when this market was slow. He's with the TCB crew, taking care of business. Okay, but there's been people that's been trying to brainwash and gaslight him. Not saying he got a brain, he can't think for himself. He can think real good for himself and make decisions on his own. But they go out here and they try to manipulate him. Okay. How's it going, GlitchDash, man? Glad that you stopped through tonight. Thank you for taking the time to go live tonight. We appreciate you. Yeah, I'm going to be going on live. They're not even going to know anytime I'm finna drop a live. They don't know I may do one right after they sit there and say the wrong thing. They don't know when they sit there and put videos out trying to turn it into news, which they're trying to use as a cover-up for bringing drama stories that I put out months ago that I said that I was going to do when I said I was going to do channel sections and channel branch. But I didn't put it out because I wanted to see who was going to bite the hook and try to do it before me. Smarter than the average content creator, I tell you. See, and Pedro has nothing to do with the glitch. I already explained that to him, and he went on and said, okay, all good then. And then he said, who is TFT? Well, you're going to look at some of Doordash Revolution live ride-alongs. TFT is in there. You can look at Hot Facts with Robert Reese. You might can catch him on his show faster you catch him on mine. But we all collaborate and everything when I started doing live ride-alongs. to where I had phone call conferences and everything, talking to different drivers from different cities. It was just like you was right with us, you know. We had a good camaraderie where you be, if you look at the ride alongs called Take It to the Street Morning Live. I got a playlist there. Just check it out. You know, you might not be able to look at a full 3 hours. You might will be looking at a full 3 hours. You're gonna be like, man, these guys actually having fun out here dashing together. They sharing the experience together. They showing that they're not alone. They asking about the market, the changes that's going on with Doordash and other apps, the struggles that they go through as average drivers. We was the first one came up with that idea. Sure enough, Flex came up with, you know, ride a live stream ride alongs, but you're always looking in his lap majority of the times. And then he got these negative comments that he puts in his title. You see, you don't get no value from that. You don't get no value looking at somebody's lap. But you talking about you get value because that man's making money. Did he actually show you how to make it? No, didn't show you how to make it. I risked the chance of being so transparent to where drivers started smashing the areas where I was working at. They was like, follow the Doordash revolution. If you want to make money, follow the Doordash revolution, and started oversaturating the market. They would look at the live stream and say, there you go, right there. Let us release our orders before he get an order. This is a true story. This is my true experience. I went out there and pet my feet in them streets. You see what I'm saying? To show to the world what's really going on as you start your process throughout the day. People have been talking about, and it's overrated at the end of the day speech. I said, I got to bust that wide open. We got to show people what's going on throughout the day. Drivers interacting, picking up orders at the same time, or some was picking up while others was dropping off. We talking about how we was getting, you know, what we call tip alert, cash tips and stuff. They sit there and said, there's no way drivers getting cash tip alerts like we was getting them. We started showing it in our live ride alongs. To shut up the naysayers, to prove to you that you can get them. Then next thing you know, people start saying, well, I got to show it too. We are the trend setters. They didn't think of these innovative and creative ideas, you see. And so they start gaslighting us, attacking us, going to war with us, trying to destroy our credibility because they losing grip of society now. People's eyes are now open. It's just like this bedroom. If I were to cut the light off right now, it would be a dark room. So in the dark room, you can't see anything, right? Once that light turned on, you can see what's in that dark room. That's all we did. We just turned that light on. It's up to you to make the decisions for yourself and discover truth for yourself once the light been turned on. That's all we did, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what else I see off in here. You see, they try to poison our positivity with a bunch of negativity. They would take a 30-second clip of a 2-minute conversation and try to show the worst thing and then make the worst picture than everybody looking at that, then they pass judgment. I do miss these conference calls. See, he's telling you right now what we used to do. We had them conference calls. I miss them too, but we're gonna get them back going. You know, it motivated drivers. When one driver was making money, then everybody was making money. If one driver was in the dumps, the other was in the dumps. It might have been a few that wasn't there. You know, we shared that experience, which was surreal, together. We're gonna get it back going, man. We're gonna get it back going. I miss them too. A lot of viewers, they missed them. A lot of people want to see them type of ride-alongs again. You know, we interacting with the merchants, talking to the merchants, even the merchants and the employees that we interact with, they had joy. They were happy. They will smile when they see our presence in the room. Just not bragging, ladies and gentlemen. It's just you got to learn how to treat people. When you genuinely give love back to people, they're going to give it back to you. What comes from the heart reaches the heart. You see, and I mean, you could see the joy, the laughter, you know, when we come in there and stuff. They wasn't faking it. We do that every day when we go in these restaurants. Ghost, when he go in them restaurants, it was the same way with him. They were so glad to see him and all of this because our mannerism, our professionalism that we gave to the drivers, Jeremy and Angie, L.A., Howard, Mr. Charlie, John, and many others, TFT. While Alaskan was with us on one. We went live, but we was doing a collaboration. We was like, man, we could have had this on the show today. You know, we all was driving, enjoying ourselves, great conversation, making money. That's how you kill stress. Sharing our stories, being able to relate to each other as real human beings, as drivers. That's how you can cure mental health. And that's how we did it. You see what I'm saying? I'm putting a powerful message out here. Now you understand why they want to shut the mouth of the Doordash revolution. Now you want to understand why they want to take the credibility of the Doordash revolution. They can't take it because it wasn't given to them. God gave them a birthright, and I'm not going to give it away. And they're not going to be able to take it. Still crack myself up every time I get stuck by a train. Now cause of those conferences. Yeah, me too, bro. I remember that, man. I think two of us was got stuck at the train at the same time. Others got stuck at the stoplight. All those were at a stop. Where, man, we can't even get our delivery dropped off or go pick up a delivery. You know, yeah, man. We went through the frustrations and the joy. It was real. It was real because it was going down real. And I miss it, brother. And we're gonna bring it back, man. We're going to bring it back because we see now how valuable that was. It was therapeutic for a lot of drivers. You know what I mean? They get frustrated off of them several bad orders that we get. And then, like, we can't get anywhere with it. Now we know why we're getting all them bad orders like that. But there is a time that it happens when you have a low supply and demand where you can't make any money. Peter goes in. Okay. I hear you. Been a long time hearing from this guy. Yeah, I don't know who he is. I got my speculations of who I think he is, and I'm just gonna leave it like that. You know, he was one of the characters, man, that went down hard on Pedro. And they said that's the one cherry pick fear. So I don't know. You know, I don't know, but I know he used to go down hard on Pedro, real hard. You know, and there was a few other content creators he went down hard. Him and Always Cherry Pick got a little similarities on how they do certain things. So I'm not saying they two are the same or nothing like that, but to see him in here is letting me know that it's something really going on. But yes, the London Bridge is going to fall down. This dynasty that they had is coming to an end. You know, and sometimes you got to have war before you can have peace too. You know, especially when there's a revolution that takes place. You see, they've been doing this for so long, suppressing content creators and all of this. They had a message. You know, they wanted to be the one that had the rules and said, I approve this content creator. And then that content creator get over 1,000 and all of that. They more worried about me getting 1,000 than I am. I'm more worried about trying to get my message out that has value to the viewers. And this is what I want to also share. I will be bringing real drivers on here with real conversation, ride share as well as delivery, regardless of who the corrupt king or queen is. I got to go listen to some. I understand. I'm not sure what you're preaching, but keep at it, my man. Yeah, we're going to try to put shorts out there. And you used to be on my channel a while back. Yeah, we're going to put shorts to try to get you updated, up to date a little faster what's going on. You know, they may not be in order as the events went down, but to try to, you know, catch you up to speed on what's going on, you know, because that's 2 years worth of information. And we talking about 20 different content creators. So the average person not going to have time to see all of that information. It's going to discourage you trying to look for it like this. So we're going to try to find a way when we do our videos in categories and in sections where you can come up to speed and up to breast of what's going on. And like I said, we're going to let you be the judge of that for yourself after you hear their voices. And if you've been watching them, you're going to know that's them. And you'll be like, didn't you just tell that lie the other night, Bob, that you didn't approve of, and then you was begging this man that he need to have his evil dominance presence back again to put fear in these content creators? You're gonna you're gonna hear it for yourself. They the ones, trying to figure out ways, to stay relevant. I don't have to try to figure out ways to stay relevant. You see what I'm saying? But it is what it is. God gave us a creative mind, and we're not gonna, sit here and take all that credit for ourselves. He gave us the ability to be creative, and he gave us a heart to where we want to help people. So I can't take all that credit, ladies and gentlemen. And I thank the content creators that's now speaking out. I thank the viewers and audience that's now speaking out. I thank all of you. Your support and all of this here. For finally seeing that was in the dark room that you can see now. It keeps me humble. And we're not going to stop putting this message out there. We're not going to stop trying to help drivers out here because everybody deserves to make a decent living. And there's enough money out there for all of us to make. There are some people that's living above their means. Okay. And there are some people that doing the things the way they're doing it because of that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to make sure a person can live comfortable enough to where they said, man, I can take care of my family, bills paid, and be able to enjoy life also. Since Pedro talking about mental health, yeah, we're going to be trying to put experts on the channel that's going to deal with that and talk about that. We got people that got NPD. Pedro is one of them. Narcissistic personality disorder. You always try to make it look like anybody disagree with him has a mental health issue. That's gaslighting, ladies and gentlemen. Don't believe it. Back to what I was talking about gaslighting before I got wrapped up into boom. I'm coming off the cuff. I don't have a script because I like to, do my script as well to stay in line with the topic that I'm talking about, so I don't, stir left or right from the topic, so you can be able to get what's going on within that topic, within that subject. Gaslighting. I'm gonna give you two definitions. Misinformation, look that up. Then look up disinformation. They both not the same. It's a difference in both of them. And when you read both of them, I also talked about it in our GigTube influencers, gaslighting content creators. I talked about the definition in that video. That was part 1. Part 2, I had why GigTube influencers, gaslighting content creators. And even as I'm talking about this topic in Doordash, asking Doordash the question, are you paying drivers to cheat the system? You see, I'm talking about gaslighting again. And you had proof of them gaslighting. When Bobby sit there and said, well, I know this is gaslight. I may be wrong for it. Then he want to play Hollywood Bobby like he never did have anything to do with Cherry doing this and doing that. That's what they do, ladies and gentlemen. They try to dissuade the viewers of even listening to the content creators that they enjoy listening to, or have them unsubscribe by embarrassing the content creator with insults and all of those things. Like I said, I'm not going anywhere until God take me. You see what I'm saying? So we're going to keep putting that message out there. We're going to keep keeping you up to date with what's going on with realistic information. I started out with how-to information videos, and now we done did a transition from how-to information videos to realistic information videos. And Torp was one of the content creators that gave me the idea in something he said in one of his videos. You see, and I don't mind giving recognition to someone that sparked an idea that caused me to bring the content that I need to bring. You know, that's giving that person recognition and appreciation for turning the light bulb in the dark room for me, to where I'm bringing the best content that I can bring coming from me, and giving them recognition also, because recognition still has value. When you're working on a W-2, you want some recognition for your hard work. You know, if you save the company $100,000, you want some type of recognition for saving the company $100,000 for that year. Whether they do it monetarily or whether they do something else for you, or give you some type of incentives and all of that. What's up, Matthew, man? Glad to see you in here early in the morning. You know, I used to do Take It to the Streets live morning show, and I used to be out there like sometimes 6:30, from 6:30 to 9:30. But I know this is an hour people like, wow, we wasn't expecting them to come on live. You never know when I want to come on live. If I'm not asleep and I got a message that's heavy on my heart, and I can't sleep because I got to get that message out there, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go live. I don't have time to sit and edit all of that. I don't have time to sit down and try to edit a script and all of that. I need to give it to you as fresh as it's coming to me, so you can feel what I'm feeling, coming from my heart to yours. And I always have been like that. I brainstorm so hard sometimes I can't even drive my car sometimes. I had to pull it to the side, or I have a car wreck. Reese and myself talked about that one time when he was interviewing me on his channel. You see, so the audience, the viewers, the subscribers, I got to give recognition to you. That gives me creative and innovative ideas to give content to you. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to give this type of content to you. I used to talk about the grand slam of the week of a person that's a subscriber that put in a good positive comment. Then next thing you know, I did a video because of it. I got to give that recognition too. I got to bring that back also. That's bringing value. That's giving recognition to a person that gave you an idea to do something positive for the world. Everybody deserves being recognized, because recognition still has value. Old-fashioned as I am, it still has value. You see, so that's what we want to do. That's what we want to share. Yeah, I went ham in my last live. I mean, I went ham. I went ham on them guys. I called them all out for who they were. See, because I knew they was gonna do some crazy and stupid things after I did that. They didn't know that they was in my narrative, and right now they doing exactly what I said they gonna do. Then I'm gonna play the video telling you I said this 8 months ago, boom. Then show what they're doing after that. They're gonna be like, his message is still relevant. A lot of people videos and stuff, it winds up being outdated and it don't have any more relevancy of what's going on today. That's the reason why I'm changing from how-to information videos to realistic information videos that would have value for you with the viewer in mind. The mistake that I made back then was I gave out too much information to those who wasn't subscribed to the channel. And I apologize for that, because there should have been subscriber-based information only. I apologize to those subscribers and everything. Even content creators picked up on the information I did, and they started utilizing it in their game. It changed their game to where they was making money, even though they was still dirty apping and doing all that other stuff. They gave them a sizable more disadvantage over the ones that I was sharing information to help. So I apologize on my behalf to you about that. Now, if I start back doing some information like that there, it's going to be for subscribers only. I may do it on Patreon and everything to where you get that value. Yes, indeed. Hello, RM AZ55. Appreciate you coming in this morning. You know, late night special coming from Take It to the Streets. Live show. I almost said morning live show, which it is. It's morning time where I'm at, you know, and everything. So I just love the people. I love what I do. I love people. I love delivering food. You know, don't let people talk down on you because you delivering food. All you is just a delivery driver, service provider. They used to do janitors the same way. I was a janitor once upon a time, but I didn't stay a janitor. You see what I'm saying? But I was conducting a service. I took pride in what I did anytime I worked or wherever I worked. I took pride in the job that I was doing, a job assignment that was given. You see, mold and shape me into the person who I am now. I just love to be able to do a service to people and enjoy being with people, enjoy, making a difference in their lives. They're making a difference in my life for being positive, individuals and human beings. But sometimes we got to face it head on, those that's negative, and had to stand up and let them know, look, that may be the way it rocks in your world, but hey, that world is just in your mind. Now the world we out here in, it's still positivity in this world. There's still people that care about people. There's still people out here that want to make a difference and have made a difference. You see, so when people try to sit there and tell you that you're nobody, you never amount to be anything in the world, you know what I'm saying? Planting that seed in your head at a very early age to where you feel like you got to plant that seed in somebody else's mind and everything because your self-esteem is low. You got to learn how to overcome those situations. You see, I'm not coming in here trying to tell you I'm a psychiatrist. I'm an expert in this and expert in that. No, that's not how I'm coming. I'm coming as an individual that done went through some things in my life and have learned some things. We talk about that knowledge is power. Okay, let's take it another step further. Knowledge without wisdom has no value. I disagree. Knowledge and wisdom is the same thing, has the same meaning. No, it doesn't. I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to use an analogy that's going to bring it more closer to home for you. Knowledge teaches you how to make money. Wisdom teaches you how to manage your money and invest your money. That's a difference. Many will still probably argue with me, then a lot of others going to be like, that light bulb going to start coming on. You're going to get it. Snap finger ready. Then that idea, that light bulb gonna come on, and then next thing you know, boom, you done came up with a business idea. Boom, next thing you know, your business just get to kicking off, get to jumping off. Creative ideas, creative thinking with positivity take people a long way. The sky is the limit for that. We gotta remember that. But I haven't been on long enough now, an hour and 2 minutes. I'm not trying to turn it into a 3 hour live stream. I just wanted to discuss something with the viewers out there, subscribers as well as those that's unsubscribed. We all old enough to make the decisions for ourselves that's going to be right for us. You see what I'm saying? And start not letting these people start gaslighting and brainwashing us with lies and manipulation. And that's the realistic information I'll be bringing. Let me see what else in the live chat before I disappear. We got RMAZ55. Hey, Rev, late night education. Matthew in here said, hi, Rev, I enjoy. Matthew, as you can see, Matthew is now a moderator. Audubon, I remember you too. Yep, I remember you. Hopefully we got Peter Gozinho in here. All I'm going to do is shake my head. We got TFT, which is a proud partner, a friend of mine as well as Reese and as well as Ghost. TFT is a good friend. We didn't have so many phone call conversations. He had enlightened me and opened my eyes to a lot of things. I thank TFT so much. I want to know, TFT, if you're still on, how well is you doing right now and everything, and how well you been this week. Mill B, I had to get Mill B up out of here. That's why I like YouTube Live. I'm going to start taking more control of my channel. GlitchDash, I'm glad you was in here, man. I hate that you got deactivated, but that was your purpose of your mission of the first phase of your research, first phase of your case study. Now, some things and results finna happen behind it. I guarantee. People better open their eyes up, whether they think that he didn't get deactivated or he did get deactivated. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, a message just got put out there. So his experience. Who am I to say that he didn't go through that experience? He showed proof. The man always had receipts. When I met him, he was a subscriber, ladies and gentlemen. And then he started going in the comment sections and everything. He was also in our live stream, Take It to the Streets live morning show, a good participant, and everything. Then he decided that, yeah, I want to be a content creator. I got an interview with me and him. Check it out. Check out the interview with me and Thomas Shoebake Industries, GlitchDash. We had a good interview. And then he had an interview with Hot Facts with Robert Reese too. Check that out as well. And he was also on Pedro's channel. I can't remember the episodes, but I'll bring it up. And then that way y'all can see the links and everything and check these things out. And then you're going to see how the man was done and the reason why we had to do an interview with him. You're going to understand it. You're going to see that it was real. Then the way Pedro done him, Pedro should have man up better than what he did when he was on Reese's channel. Then he going to get in there and bounce out. You see what I'm saying? You guys didn't do Thomas right. You could at least say, well, since we did Thomas that way, I need to take these shots too. But he couldn't take his licks, but he could give them. But he didn't do it by himself. They gained up on the man. You see, so he ducked and ran like a coward. So that means that he lost. He lost that day when they thought they won. And he lost again on Reese's channel. See, so he's beginning to be more and more exposed for who he is and the person that he is. And then, like I said, I'm going to start showing video footage of the truth, ladies and gentlemen. This is not to bash nobody. This is not to defame nobody's character, nothing like this here. But people need to see with their own eyes who you truly are, the individuals that you are. And they're going to see it. And then they're going to be the judge of, okay, this guy full of himself and he's full of, you know what? I thank everybody today. Love you. Take care. Be safe out here. Hold on. May God bless you. I want to see, did I miss anybody though? Going through the screen. Where is that coward Pedro Doordash San Diego? Well, he said he's going to California. That's that. He said he's going to California. Okay. All right. I think I done addressed everybody in here. I thank you this evening and everything. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your 25 thumbs up, because we're going to get this message out there to more people that need it. Now, before I close, I think I said something I might have not said, but I'm going to say it again if I did say it. There was a family in Little Rock, Arkansas. Man, his wife, and his daughter, they were living in their vehicle. They were living in their car. And you can tell when somebody living in a car because of how their physical appearance is and how they look. And I think they had got evicted out of their home or whatever. And then there was another couple that came too. But I'm talking about this particular one, They came here, all the money that they had, they came to Memphis. They came to me, we sat down, we talked, at a restaurant establishment and everything. They were willing to pay for my meal. I told them, no, that's okay. Don't do that. You already spent enough money coming to the city, and you explained part of your story with me and everything. They didn't tell me that they was homeless. No. They didn't tell me that, that they had lost a place to stay. They didn't tell me that. I could just sense and feel that in my spirit, and I had sympathy and empathy. I had empathy because I knew what that felt like. Went to the bathroom, tears flowing down my face. I couldn't let them see me, in that condition. Went out there and tried to give them all the information that I could give them at that moment to help them. They did pretty good. They made some money and everything to where they could go back. I don't know, did they move to Memphis or they still in Little Rock? Because they had 3 different families that came here, and they had a dire need to see the Doordash revolution. And they came to me in a need of a necessity. All they wanted was the information so they could make money, so they could provide for their family. I did that. I don't want to take credit for it. God gave me the opportunity to help someone else. And I thank God for using me as a vessel to be able to help them. And I hope that they can pass that on to help somebody else and everything like that. So, ladies and gentlemen, take care. I'll see y'all in the next video.